Tired of banning Sombra every game? Tired of dying before you even know she's there? Here's how to turn that around and make her regret queuing into your lobby. She's invisible, she's behind you, and by the time you react, you are dead. But here's the thing, good players don't react to Sombra. They predict her. I have over 5,000 hours in Overwatch, and about 200 on Sombra specifically. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to track her so well that she'll think you're cheating. Step 1. Learn the translocator sound. When you hear that, she's either repositioning or engaging. If you're playing in a headset, you should be able to tell if it's left, right, in front, or behind you, and how far from you. Depending on the map geometry, you just need to make a guess which route she'll take next. Train yourself to recognize that sound. Step 2. Understand spawn timing. When Sombra dies, the clock in your mind starts. The same kind you developed for tracking ultimates. She's going to respawn and translocate back into the fight as fast as possible. Depending on the map and spawn distance, you can estimate almost exactly when she'll arrive. This means after she is dead, you have a short window of safety, and then you should expect her back. That's when you reposition or start spy checking the route she will likely be taking, or a route closest to the translocator sound that you didn't forget to listen for. Step 3. Know the spots. Every map has a limited number of good Sombra positions. High ground with sightlines to supports, corners near health packs, off angles where she can hack priority targets without being seen. You don't need to memorize a list. Just start paying attention to where Sombras kill you from. After a while, you'll notice they're almost always in the same handful of spots. Once you know where she wants to be, you can check those spots proactively. A quick bullet to that corner costs you nothing. Getting hacked from it costs you the fight. Step 4. Listen more. Sombra's footsteps are silent while invisible. But she has to decloak before she can do anything, and that decloak has an audio cue. If you hear it, you have a tiny window to react before she gets her hack off or lands her first shots. That's enough time to use a cooldown, turn around, or call it out. Also, pay attention to her gun. If you hear her shooting somewhere off to your left, behind a wall, that's where she's likely to come from next. Track the sound, anticipate the angle. Step 5. Track her patterns. Here's something most players don't think about. Sombras are creatures of habit. If she flanked left the first time, she'll probably flank left again. If she likes to hack your Ana, she's going to keep going for your Ana. If she keeps translocating to the same high ground to escape, expect her there again. Unless it's a hardcore, one-trick Sombra main, or a player above low masters, you can hard read her and shut her down before she even gets started. Step 6. Communicate. This one's simple, but nobody does it. If you see Sombra, call it out or ping it. If you hear her translocator, call it out or ping it. If you notice she always comes from the same angle, tell your team or keep pinging the spot. When you think she is about to engage, Sombra thrives on chaos and lack of information. A team that shares intel makes her job way harder. Bonus tip. Use night mode audio. Go into your Overwatch sound settings and change your audio mix to night mode. Night mode compresses the dynamic range of the game's audio. It cuts down on the bass and loud explosions and makes quieter sounds, like footsteps and ability cues. Much easier to hear. It doesn't sound as cinematic, but it gives you a real competitive edge. You'll catch audio cues you were missing before. You can even hear how Tracer looks around when sitting crouched. Tracking Sombra isn't about reaction time or mechanical skill. It's about game sense, understanding timing, positioning, and audio cues. The good news is that all of this is learnable. You don't need 5,000 hours. You just need to start paying attention to the right things. Now go make some Sombra players very frustrated. Go on, go!